Alan, you're running for office this year. How do we deal with a one-sided discussion if big money is able to weigh in like this? How do you deal with it in your race? What do Democrats learn out of this Wisconsin situation last night?
Well, we're hoping that small contributions can make up the disadvantage that we've had in terms of big money. In our case, 50,000 people have come to the website congressmanwithguts.com and made contributions. That means that we've raised as much money as we need to raise so far to respond to the negative ads from the other side, which have already started. The Chamber of Commerce is running an ad in my district already, started in May, that the PolitiFact group has called liar, liar, pants on fire ad. They don't care. Big money just doesn't care. They keep running ads that they know are false because they're hoping to fool people that way.
Yeah.
You're going to see more and more of that this year. The only way to respond to that is for people to reach into their pockets and support the candidates who they think they need to support in order to have a fair and just system. And this year there is no alternative. We're fighting to save Social Security, save Medicare, save Medicaid, save our pensions, save our right to organize, save our student loans. All these things are at stake this year.
We've got to fight to save our right to organize. Where does labor go from here, and how do we fight to preserve our right to organize and Social Security, Medicaid, Medicare, and the things we care about?
Look, when you work for working families, we know that we lose more battles than we win. And so you still have to fight those battles for working families. Alan's right. We're going to have to fight, knowing full well there's a money advantage. Long term, there has to be public campaign finance. But at the end of the day, Americans, if we reach them, and you saw this from the poll results yesterday, if the president was on the ballot, he would have won.
Right.
So it is about really having a conversation with Americans around the country about who is out there for fairness, to make sure that your kids can go to college, that college is affordable and it's accessible, that our parents actually are okay in their retirement, and that those of us who are trying every single day to work hard and play by the rules have access to the American dream. Rich, middle class, or poor.
Yep.
And so that's what we have to do. You know, so we're disappointed today, but we go on and fight tomorrow because we're fighting for a virtuous cause, which is to ensure that America has the American dream for all people, not just some people.
Mr. Grayson, as they're trying to talk about extending the tax cut, I only have a minute left, but I want you to weigh in on that as someone who's fought this and continues to fight this in this campaign. What will these tax cuts, if they're extended, do to us?
It's shocking to me that we're even thinking about at this point. The Bush tax cuts were enacted 11 years ago tomorrow. And in those 11 years, private employment in the United States has increased by zero. Zero. Not a single job has been created by the private sector since the Bush tax cuts went into effect. You know, Einstein said if you do the same thing over and over again and you expect a different result, you're crazy.
Yeah.
And you have to be crazy to support extending these Bush tax cuts for the rich.
I think some of them think we're crazy. They're not crazy. They're getting away with a lot of money at the top. Randi Weingarten and Congressman Alan Grayson, let's keep up the fight. We win some, we lose some. The only permanent losers are those that don't fight at all. Thanks for your time tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you.